Okay, I'm here with Callum McLeod, and we're going to run the California Highway in the Mustangs. Are you
Do it.
ready?
I'm ready.
All right.
I've only done like one lap, but I'm ready.
Now, do you stream on Twitch?
Occasionally, I just do it to mess about. I don't really. Well, I do sometimes put my rally stuff on YouTube.
Yeah.
So, Deadman69. PS4, Deadman69.
Okay. On YouTube.
Yeah, I do Twitch as well now and again. Oh, I have no sound. What's going on? Uh, Needing this volume switch. Give me a second. My headset has like a little rocker thing. I don't think that's it.
Yeah, my headset's got a rocker too. I have a game volume control and then a chat volume.
I can't get into the options menu in the pause menu, can I? That doesn't matter. Let's go. I'll just I'll just look at the rev limiter.
You don't have any game volume?
Nah, nothing, man. I thought it was a rocker, but it doesn't seem to have made any difference. I don't know. I need to I need to keep an eye on the limiter to make sure I'm not. Oh.
I don't see how you. Oh, there's no damage on, by the way. I don't see how you would run with no volume.
Yeah, it was working earlier. I did like I done a lap with the AI around Life, and it was working fine.
Hmm. Yeah, but you've restarted your computer, right?
Yeah, I'm sure my headset's selected with my default. Oh,
All right,
it
so
just
I
went
would
fine
imagine
actually.
if you post videos on YouTube, is it a lot of PlayStation stuff too?
Uh, sometimes I just like switch my stream on and mess about. But now and again I put like dirt. I When we were doing the dirt leagues, I post that every week. And I've been putting WRC stuff on lately.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really like WRC. That's my preferred rally game. So those feedback's actually pretty decent. I got some settings off YouTube.
Here's one of the jumps right here.
Yeah, this was cool in VR.
Yeah. Oh, I love driving this in VR and then like in one of the open top cars.
You in VR just now?
No, I'm not in VR right now, no. It doesn't seem to record as well when I'm in VR.
Or do you do the Oculus mirror thing? Like, oh, do you have an Oculus now? Oh, sorry, man.
Um, Hold on a minute. You just got quiet.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Might
Um,
just be.
I have the HP Reverb G2.
All right. Yeah, it's different software.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Oculus has an app you can run, and it just basically shows one eye. I think it's one eye it shows.
Yeah, I can record. It's just people tend not to like to watch it, you know.
Well, I think there is a way to take the shake away.
Yeah,
Uh, Devin uses it.
yep. Yeah, Devin's the one that got me to download the OBS uh, insert for the VR to begin
Ah,
with.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I can't. Oh, plugin. It's like an OBS plugin for VR, but yeah, there's one that reduces shake. I don't have that though yet. Well, part of the thing too was I wanted to. I have a new monitor, so this is a 43-inch monitor, and it does 144 frames per second.
Mhm.
So I wanted to see if having a higher refresh rate would help, in sim racing.
Well, I mean, yeah, I think it would. I mean, I don't think it's going to be like night and day, like just turn you into Ayrton Senna.
Yeah,
But I think having smoother frame rate is better. I'm a console boy, right? So
yep,
I'm used to 30 frames per second,
yeah,
right?
right,
But there is a difference. I like if I play iRacing for a while and then go and try and play Gran Turismo, I feel like input lag and stuff, and yeah,
yeah. Well, I mean, I would say it does make a difference, but I agree with you. It's not like it's a first-person shooter type
yeah,
difference because, like, how many frames do you really need to see the apex,
yeah. And the thing is, if you're fast, you're going to be fast anyway.
Yep,
So it doesn't really matter. Most of the really fast guys are like they're not using anything amazing. They're probably just using half decent stuff.
yep,
And also, I suppose it depends on what you drive. Like iRacing will run on basically a Casio watch.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yep,
So it depends. But some of the tracks, I mean, Mount Washington's a bit chuggy at times,
yep.
and stuff like Dirt Rally, though, that seems to run quite well in a lot of hardware. This is pretty cool, man. This is, I'm digging the triple screens.
Yeah, yeah. I like running this. If I'm in VR, I like using the Bach Mono or the KTM crossbow, I
Yeah,
think. Yeah,
yeah,
because
that's
it's all
cool.
open, and it's like you can, in VR, it looks fantastic.
The KTM's probably my favourite car to drive in Gran Turismo, or it
Yeah,
was at one time. It
yeah,
really was. I like driving that around in VR.
yeah.
I, I hope Gran Turismo 7 is going to be really good. I don't know, man. I've got a kind of feeling it's going to be, I don't know, man.
I know.
Like there's going to be something missing.
Yeah, I think it's going to be something missing too. Only because they forced them to come out with the PlayStation 4 version of it. I
Yeah,
think they're going to have to pare it back somehow.
first time ever that they've had a Gran Turismo in two generations. You know, like two separate generations.
Yeah. Well, like they said, I mean, the Gran Turismo Sport was all focused on multiplayer, and so a lot
Mm-hmm.
of people were upset because they wanted the single player. Well, Gran Turismo 7 is supposed to be a high focus on the single player. There's another jump.
Yeah, I think see the just going by GT Sport, right? Yeah, it is more orientated to be a multiplayer game,
Yeah,
but there is quite a fair bit of online, offline stuff you can do. All the licensed stuff that you get in Gran Turismo games is there. Um, there's a lot of like event stuff you can do. You know, like the kind of older style A-class cars or front wheel drive only cars, that kind of stuff.
yeah,
That's still there in Gran Turismo Sport. It's just there's not as much of it as there has been in older games.
yeah. Don't you have to also save online or something? Like,
Um, it might have been at one time, but I think that might have been fixed.
oh,
I think you get a local save and it'll update it, but if it doesn't update, it saves it locally,
yeah,
and then eventually it will update it. So there is a chance, like if you switch the console off before it had updated or synced with the server or whatever, you would maybe lose data. But I've never had an issue with it. But I'm not a massive Gran Turismo player.
Yeah.
Like I used to do the Nation Cup stuff,
Yeah.
like the manufacturer races. I just get pissed off, man, when people dive bomb.
Yeah.
I would qualify, man. I'd be like fourth, and by the end of the first corner, man, I would be like 16th.
These cars are pretty slow though, so we don't have too much to worry about. Oh, and damage is off. This is a tight one here. I really don't understand why this game gets so much hate.
I don't know. It's just I think it was a bit more arcadey, like than what people thought it was going to be.
Yeah. I don't know.
I
To
don't think.
me, the force
I think
feedback
it's
feels
good.
fine. Yeah, I think it's good.
Yeah, I think it's all right, man.
Yeah. All right, there's a couple sharp corners here. Yeah, I think it's a lot better. It's like when you take slower cars, especially this is the slowest road car that they have, and it just drives so much better. It's like, but everyone always wants to take the fastest cars, and it's
Yeah.
it's like you're not going to have a good time with a super fast car in here because it's a difficult road course. All right, careful this hill.
Like the force feedback there felt good. I could feel it going light.
Yep. Yeah, and you can kind of drift these cars too. They don't have the snap oversteer like iRacing.
Oh, too deep.
Yeah, you really get a lot of, there's a lot of tracks and a lot of cars for your money that you pay for. It's like you get a lot with this title.
That's that's kind of my main thing with iRacing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, I think you should just get every car with your subscription, and it's up to you if you can actually drive it in events
yeah,
because you're going to have to like have a license for it.
right,
But imagine Netflix told you, yeah, we have trends, but we only have Series 2, Series 6, and Series 7.
right,
The rest you have to buy.
right. But just think about how much money they must make off of the cars.
Yeah, I mean, like the tracks and stuff are really good, and the car models are really good and stuff. But the thing with me is force feedback. I can just never feel what's going on.
Well, I'm using the IRFFB for iRacing now. I had to watch a ton of different videos on how to set it up, but it's definitely better force feedback. Matter of fact, I'm running ACC FFB also.
Oh, does it work for ACC as well?
No, there's a separate one. So the guy that made the IRFFB for iRacing, he made one for ACC also.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. But you have to have, I mean, I watched so many videos. Oh, tight corner.
Oh,
I watched so many videos on how to set it up correctly. But I do like it better. Some people say it introduces lag, but I don't feel it. I mean, I don't feel any lag in mine. I
I
don't.
tried it with my old steering wheel,
Yep.
with my T500, and I liked it for the Radical and the Lotus 79, but everything else it didn't seem to make any difference,
Well,
or it made it feel worse in some cases.
yeah. Well, and again, I don't know how many videos you watched on how to set it up correct. Maybe I should make one.
Yeah,
I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of good ones out there that show you how to do it, but like one of the problems I had with IRFFB would be it would not start. And then I watched a video where they're like, if you're having problems getting your IRFFB to run, do Control Alt Delete and then end task and restart it. And you know, and I'm like, oh, that worked. So like, there's all these little tricks to it, and you have to have the VJoy. You know what I mean?
yeah, I remember. I used the VJoy thing with it.
Yep, me too. So, and you have to use that for ACC FFB also. But it's like the way they explained it was the way that iRacing reports its physics to the force feedback is not the way that the force feedback wheels interpret the physics or something. That's why
Yeah,
there's a disconnect. But I don't know. I think it helps, but you have to have your settings correct too.
yeah, that like I said, I liked it on the Radical.
But there for
But
a while, I was like going down all these rabbit holes of settings. It's like I was like, well, let me see if I got my Thrustmaster wheel settings correct. All right. What is my torque value of my wheel? What's the minimum that it can detect? And it's like, I just did all this research on settings, and I was like, it's crazy how many settings that you have that you don't even know about really
yeah,
until you
but
start
it's
going
also
down.
like you need to remember as well, like when you watch videos online and stuff, a lot of guys are setting the wheels up just to go fast
Yeah,
rather than trying to make it simulate something.
yeah,
So you also kind of need to take that into account. Depends on what you want. If you want to try and make it more realistic, or if you just want to go fast.
yeah. Uh-oh, I hit the rail.
This is another good looking track or stage.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite track?
Uh, Nod's life.
Yeah, me too. And what about cars? Do you like open wheelers or do you like tin tops?
um, well, rally cars are my favourite, but uh, I don't know, mate. I'll drive anything. I like Le Mans cars.
Le Mans cars. Okay.
Yeah, like LMP and stuff. Well, I like the old stuff as well, though.
All right. Let's do an old LMP around Nordschleife. All right. So that you like the Porsche 936 Spider?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Uh,
Let's do it, mate.
good luck.
Whoa, swirly boy.
Whoa. Yep. You can't get on it too fast. It'll spin the wheel.
This is like driving a tugboat.
Yep. You beat me by 13 seconds.